So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to jump into the character creator and drop a video a little bit earlier. The March live stream's just been, and I presume we'd see some type of decent character creator or some, maybe some naval combat. That's kind of what I had in my head. And then when they dropped this, I was like, okay, this is pre-alpha 2. We're going to see something reasonable, but I won't get my hopes up too high. It's still in development. And they dropped this and I was like, what? Like, this is insane. Like, watching it all, listening and thinking they have been holding back. Like, all the people who were doubting Ashes, I think over the next couple of months when they have more content drops like this and they show you the quality, because they said the bar was high, they said they wanted the quality of the work and the stuff within the game, next level and next generation, and it truly is. It is ridiculous. But this isn't just a character creator for your player, this is a character creator for your NPCs, your little workers that you'll have, your taverns. Say you've got a freehold and you've got a tavern, you've got your bartenders, little workers. You'll be able to use this to tweak and change them, and the customization that you're going to have in your hands is just ridiculous. But then they also hinted towards this being getting used in the animal husbandry system. Is it like, I don't really know how that's going to work. Maybe when you mature in your team, can you change the paw size, the features? But the depth and the customization that gives you in your hand is ridiculous. But not just that, this really shows me that I do and I stick to the fact that I think that Alpha 2 will be dropping in probably November, December time. That's my opinion. I've seen some folks say summer. Even off this, I think that's too early, but I think there is a chance we might see a December drop. But without rambling on anymore, I'm going to get into the character customization and create it and kind of show you why I believe this is going to blow other MMOs out of the water and how it truly is a next generation character creator. So what I'll do now is I'll jump into Steven and Intrepid's perspective and show you them explain a little bit and give you a little clip from the live stream to kind of get you informed on what's going on, where the development's at and what the future's going to be.
One of the cool things about this demonstration today, again, want to preface, this is a first pass on our actual character creator. Clayton and Zach have done an incredible amount of work, along with a lot of other people who have participated in making our character creator. But from a functionality standpoint, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at all the different customization options that are presently available, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the customization options that have yet to be implemented but are still on our course, on our feature roadmap, right? And to do that, we're actually going to switch over.
And I'd also like to preface that the UI is not final. This is still very, very early. So keep that in mind.
What they're saying there is, they're trying to say this is pre-alpha 2, this is still in the works, we are customizing this, and trying to get that across, because there's a lot of people out there that are just acting like this is a fully launched game. Most games at this stage are nowhere near this far along, like they're nowhere near this quality. That is a serious glue shot going on there. But do you get what I'm saying? You've got to, it's just from a couple of comments people have said and a couple of comments on my videos in Discord. Bear in mind, this is still pre-alpha 2, but it's really good what we're seeing. And now what I'll do is I'll jump into the character creator and kind of show you some of the stuff that's going on with that. So what you see in here is you've got your body presets, you've got your body types where you'll be able to change the muscularity or, put a bit more chunk on them. Crotch, that's going to change by the sounds of what they're saying, and bottom's just obviously the gluteus maximus shot from before. And height, you'll be able to adjust that. You're even going to get stuff with, say for example, the skin. So if you're getting a human and you want to tweak the skin tone, you will have limitations, so you won't be able to make it purple and like really make it warped and stuff, whereas with the Vec you will have the opportunity to change that skin tone and it will be capable of being purple. But to me that just brings more immersion, and I don't see any point in picking like a specific race and then just turn all these warp colours, because of the abilities these races are going to have connected to them, especially for PvP. You'll want to see what you're looking at, you'll want to know, and if someone's made a warp, discoloured, bizarre creature, that could affect some gameplay. And not just that, I think it is good to have set limitations so you really get the most out of the races, and they have put a lot of effort into these races, and I don't really think we'd see the race pop through fully and like kind of get the vibe of what's going on there. And for the effort to put in, I do agree with what they're doing. It makes total sense, because the races are so good, like they are quality in comparison to some of the other MMOs. I want to be able to see that. Not just that though, say I want to be my age, I want to come across as a 30-year-old, you will have a wrinkle slide, or say like an age slide slider. So you'll be able to customize your character. You want to look like a 104-year-old, you want to look like a 20-year-old, you'll have that option. And the detail that you can see that it really brings, and how good Unreal Engine 5 is, I can only imagine what it's going to look like a month, 2 months, 3, 4, 5 months, like I said before, down the line. But if you actually look at what we've got now, it's quite substantial. Like, they're definitely going to add in more hairstyles and more presets. So like I've said 100 times over, Alpha 2, it's not a finished game, so you're going to see a lot more customization. And if you think of New Worlds when they launched, probably had less content than they got here, so you know they're definitely on the right tracks. And then adding Margaret's in, wouldn't it be cool if we seen hair growth in game where you needed barbers? That's some other games do, and have done for quite a few years now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do see that implemented and put in the game. And I think it was a really good suggestion from her, and it's something I'd like to see. So what you're seeing here though is the length, the contrast and the gradient. And when you're using them 3 things, or say 2 things, the contrast and the gradient, you're really going to be able to tweak 2 colors or blend in colors. So even if you have the same hairstyle as someone, the same beard and the same kind of look, when you start blending in them colors, you can really make that your own and make that really unique to you, which is something I do believe all next generation character creators should have, and this definitely has that for you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to a clip of Intrepid and Steven from the live stream talking about how they're doing beards different. So I'll let you check that out now quickly.
I like
really
the different,
yeah,
the different options that you can kind of touch on, right? Look at the variance in just the lip length. Like,
Yeah.
that is pretty cool, because in a lot of other character creators that many of us probably have experience with, right, these are presets that you choose. You don't really get to manipulate the preset itself. Like, I would choose this super long length, mustache,
or the short one,
or the short one, and I wouldn't have the variance in
So
between.
what they're saying there makes total sense. It is an MMO, you want full customization, and for someone, or if you're playing, say, for thousands of hours and you've got to consistently look at this character, or maybe there's pieces of cosmetic items or armor you want to wear, you want to be able to match that and tweak it so it's fully unique to you. And with this that they're putting in and they've implemented into their character creation, you're going to be able to do that. So then what you've got to play with is the eyes. So 2 different coloured eyes, so they don't have that in now, but they will be implementing that in. So that's another good thing to know. You'll have maybe one blue eye, for example, and the other eye you can have damaged, scarred white, so it looks like you're blinded in one eye, and then add scars over that, which I've talked about, which brings that more personal feel to it, and you can really tweak that to your own desire. And then with this, the body plates and the way you can sculpt the body. Now, like they said, they could have given us a bunch of different sliders, but I don't think that would have been the best option. I do agree with this. It allows you to kind of manipulate and tweak certain aspects and parts of the body, and I think a lot of people are going to be spending a mad amount of hours in this, just making the craziest designs and the craziest characters. But I think this is really cool, and I think they've definitely went in the right direction choosing this instead of the sliders, in my opinion. But then again, maybe you're a player that doesn't even care for this stuff, like it doesn't bother you, all this customization, you just want to get in and explore and enjoy the game. And if that's the case, then you have the randomizer, which I'm showing now. You can just click randomize and just tweak stuff, and then get the template, maybe tweak it a little bit, and you're good to go. You don't like it, keep randomizing. And I think that's a really nice thing that they've implemented in also the character creator. But to finish the video off, look at this, right? If you don't know Asmongold, go YouTube him, go Google him, get a picture of him, have a quick flick through. You probably know who he is though, and all the jokes and roasting he's got from this is funny. Like, don't get us wrong, it's been hilarious, and I think it's good that Steven trolls him, and it just shows how down to earth the guy is. But to take a step back and actually think about what you're getting showed apart from the trolling, look at this, like, that legit looks like Asmongold. They created that in this. You could create yourself. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And to me, when they finished it with this, like, I laughed, I thought it was funny, but then I thought, holy shit, like, they've made something unique here, and a lot of people will go out their way to create theirself, and to me, that shit is awesome. But not just that, think of the potential and the power of this character creator in these stages. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the video, and if you do have any feedback, what you've seen, like, Do you actually think they should change stuff? Do you think they should add something in? Or do you think this is ahead, or it's bang on for where they should be in Alpha 2? And are you happy or not happy about it? Drop it down there and I'll always get back to them comments. If there's any feedback, constructive criticism on my editing skills, or if they've improved, let me know. I would appreciate that. And if you have enjoyed the video, do drop a like, because it does help the channel grow, and there's going to be a lot more content coming to the channel, so don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.